Today we're going to show you how to add an extra latest news item or Learning Center item here, which will appear here. So the first thing that we need to do is we're going to go to posts and we're going to go add new. We need to get our post itself, which is here. I'm just going to grab the title like that, paste that in there. From there we can select on the category that we're interested in and we'll put it in draft. It's fine, and click publish. And just go back to here because now it's clicked on published and make that draft again. Next thing, click the edit with Elementor. And this will take us to the area where we can start building the page. By default, it's got the title in place. We now have to build the rest of the page. So to put the image in the background, we go to the little cog icon here, which will take us to this area here. I'm just going to turn that back to draft and click the featured item button. Now I've got an image here. I have made it 1200 pixels by 400 pixels, so 1200 wide by 400 high. That's going to keep it in the same proportions as the other blogs. Once it's uploaded, I've actually named the file what I want Google to recognize it by, so retirement piggy bank. We can put that there as well in the alt text. So again, it's good practice to do that for Google. We click insert media and click publish. And if you want to refresh, we'll see the picture goes in the background there. Now to put the text inside the middle area here, we've got a couple of different options for how we build the page. So the first thing that we do is might add, in this instance we've got a subheading and then a block of text. The block of text has normal HTML text, then we've got a bullet point, a numbered list, more text, and then a little disclaimer. So what we'll do first, we'll start with a heading tag. So that's going to be our heading, subheading I should say. So we'll grab that, drag that in like that, and just paste that in like that. You can go and modify the actual style of that if you wish and change it to a different font. You can click on the font color, text color here, we might make it red. We might change the font style if we wish to something else. That's just an example of what you could do. Okay, you can change the font size just by dragging it up and down. You can change the font weight as well. Okay, might just make that a little bit bigger, and that's fine for the moment. The next thing that we might want to need to do is add an area for this HTML text here. So I'm going to go back to my little options of what I can put in there, and I'm just by clicking that little 9 square button and click the text editor and drag that in there like that underneath there. From there we can paste that text in there like that. I'm just going to remove those extra spaces. Okay. The next thing I've got is my my list of my numbers, my numbered list. So I'm going to go back to my 9 squares up here and do a search for the word list. So we're going to choose icon list and we're going to drag that in there like that. I'm just going to remove these two. And you know, you can have it, you can choose whatever icon you like. You can choose an icon there, you can go to the icon library and choose a whole bunch of things. Check is a common one that gets used. You might want to do a double check like that, or check inside a box. And once you've got that done, you can style that checkbox by just going into your icons and selecting the color in question, like so. If we go back to our content itself and we select there, this is where we can actually copy and paste our text. So I've got some bullet points here. I'm just going to grab the first one like so, and paste it in there like that, and just remove the number 1. Now if you want to have the first part of it being bold, as up to there, like the word up to needs, we go into our little box here and we add a little bit of code, B for bold, and when you come to the end of that, you go end bold as such. If you wanted to have a space after it, you can add the word BR and that will put a space there like that. Once you've done that, you can replicate that several times and put in your other bullet points. So I'm just going to do it bit by bit on this one. So I've kept my code there now. I'm just going to paste my title there for that one, and I'll grab the body text. Just remove that number 2. That's my body text for that one. Duplicate it again. Just a couple more. Okay, so now that we've created that, we're finished with that, you can style these things yourself. We go to the style area, we go to the text, you can change the font, the line spacing and the line height. That's the spacing between the actual lines themselves. Then we've got the space between the list items themselves to give a bit more space and break them up a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to update so we save what we've just done. And now the last bit is we've got a bit of text here which goes up to like that, just to there. So I'm just going to grab this body text area. I'm just going to change the font style on there a little bit so the typography is not so spaced out, just like so. And then what we can do is we can select on that little area there. And if you're on a PC, you can go Control D. I'm on a Mac, so I'm just going to go Command D, and I can duplicate that block there. By doing that, I've got the same styles, and I can just drag that and put that underneath there like this one. And I can paste my text in there like so. After that, I've got my disclaimer. Now the disclaimer needs to be a little bit smaller in size, so again, I'm going to get that, I'm going to duplicate it. Again, by Command D on a Mac, Control D on a PC, and I'm going to select that, paste my text in there for my disclaimer as such, and obviously it doesn't need to be that large, so I can go back into my style, go to my typography, and just change the font style to be nice and small. And there you go, that's the actual how to create a blog post. I click update, and if we go back to the blog itself and refresh, there it is, it appears there. You click read more, and it's got the text in there for you.